Welcome to Story Kids!
Welcome to our cozy Storytime channel. Let's start our magical bedtime story. Are you ready for an adventure?
Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a beautiful meadow filled with all kinds of colorful wildflowers. The meadow was so beautiful that everyone in the kingdom would come here to relax and enjoy the flowers. One evening, a young girl named Lily was playing near the Moonlit Meadow when she heard some strange noises. She stopped to listen. The noises sounded like someone humming a soft tune while walking. Curious, she followed the sound and saw something that made her gasp. In the middle of the meadow stood a deer. But this was no ordinary deer. Its fur was the color of moonlight, and it had antlers made of pure gold. What made the deer even more special was that it had 4 legs, 2 at the front and 2 at the back. It was like nothing Lily had ever seen before. As the deer lifted its head and let out a soft, "Hello," Lily realized that it was no illusion. This was a real-life deer. Overwhelmed with joy, Lily ran towards it, wanting to touch its silky fur. But as she got closer, the deer took off, leaping over the tall wildflowers as it disappeared into the forest. Lily was sad to see the magical creature go, but she knew she'd never forget what she'd seen. From that day on, Lily came to the meadow every evening to look for the moonlit deer, but she never saw it again. One night, while sitting sadly under a tree, an old woman approached her and asked, "Why are you so sad, child?" Lily explained about the moonlit deer and how she had hoped to see it again. The old woman smiled and said, "I know where you can find the moonlit deer. Follow me." The old woman led Lily deeper into the forest until they came to a clearing. In the center was a small cottage made of twigs and leaves. Smoke was coming out of its chimney, and the sweet smell of berries and honey made Lily's tummy rumble. As they approached the cottage, a little brown mouse wearing a red cap came out of the door. Seeing Lily, he squeaked, "Welcome to the moonlit cottage. Come inside, come inside. There's plenty of food and honey to go around." When Lily entered the cottage, she saw a table filled with delicious food, and her eyes sparkled with delight. Just then, a family of field mice came running into the cottage. They were dressed in fine clothes and looked very important. "Oh, you must be Lily," said the mother mouse in a kind voice. "We've been expecting you." Confused, Lily simply nodded her head. The mother mouse continued, "We know you want to meet the moonlit deer, and we can help you, but in return, you must do something for us." "Of course," said Lily, eager to help. The mother mouse explained that the meadow outside had become overgrown with weeds, and the wildflowers were too wilted to produce seeds. "If you can help us clear the weeds from the meadow," she said, "we will help you meet the moonlit deer." An agreement was made, and Lily spent the next few days helping the mice clear the moonlit meadow. By the end of the 3rd day, the meadow looked as beautiful as ever, and the flowers were full of life once again. The mother mouse thanked Lily and said, "Now we must get ready. Follow us." She led Lily to a small opening in the forest. And when the moon peeked through the leaves, Lily gasped. Standing in front of her were the deer, the golden antlers now glowing with a soft light. It dipped its head and said, "You have brought back the beauty to our meadow. As a reward, I will grant you a wish." Lily thought for a moment. She didn't want any treasure or jewels. All she wanted was to spend more time with the moonlit deer. She asked if she could walk with him in the meadow, and the deer happily agreed. From then on, every night Lily would meet the moonlit deer in the meadow, and they would spend the entire night playing hide and seek among the wildflowers. The moonlit deer became her best friend, and together they spent many happy nights in the magical moonlit meadow. And that is the story of the moonlit meadow and the dreaming deer. The end.
Thank you for watching, little dreamers. We hope you love the story as much as we loved sharing it with you. If you enjoyed the adventure, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel so you never miss a magical bedtime story. And leave a comment to tell us what your favorite part was. Sweet dreams, and we'll see you next time for another magical tale. Good night.